In New York, the original manuscript is on display. Many of the people coming to see it also see friends struggling to make ends meet, and they see their own Scrooges.
I think our government should take it to heart, because I think our government has been somewhat uncaring of people who are disadvantaged.
Come here and know me better, Scrooge. I am the ghost of Christmas present.
The tale has been told for generations, but Dickens scholars say he had in this story a message specifically for hard times.
If any one of us as a person wishes to try to change our ways, to become more sensitive, more compassionate, more caring about other people, that it is indeed possible.
A Merry Christmas to you, sirs, to Scrooge. Yes.
Scrooge learns the error of his ways and learns to care about the conditions of the poor. Nearly 150 years after it was written, A Christmas Carol is still helping people understand hard times and find hope for the future. Tom Foreman, ABC News, Denver.
And that's our report on World News tonight. I'm Carole Simpson. Have a joyous and a wonderful Christmas. We'll see you on Thursday. Good night.
This has been a presentation of ABC News. More Americans get their news from ABC News than from any other source.
Full hearts.
Empty arms.
Old attachments.
New commitments.
Rivalry.
Root beer.
Revenge.
Giving in.
Putting out. Hard truths.
Soft sweaters.
Homefront.
Life stories. Love stories.
Our stories. Tuesday at 10, 9 Central.
Look, if my mother doesn't care about my homework, why should I care?
Show me a parent who really cares, and I'll show you a kid who can learn.
He's not a goofy little gremlin. He's not a radioactive rodent. He's not a yellow alien invader. He's Mr. Bogus, and he's got his own totally bogus TV show. Don't miss the outrageous adventures of the truly unruly, bodacious Mr. Bogus.
Mr. Bogus, Sunday morning at 7:30 on KAPP-35. Siskel and Ebert, Sunday night at 6:30 on KAPP-35.
Night Court, weekdays at 7:30.
Christmas Eve, it is business as usual in Washington. Today, from our nation's capital, 3 very different kinds of scandal: booze, bugging, and boondoggle. He was called the godfather of Pennsylvania Avenue. And he had the dirt on everyone from mobsters to presidents.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation is as close to you as your nearest telephone.
Now we've learned that even the justices of the Supreme Court were not safe from the eyes and ears of J. Edgar Hoover. And we have the documents to prove it. Thousands of them. Secret dossiers on everything from who they talked with to who they slept with.
It's an embarrassment to the Supreme Court as an institution, and it's an embarrassment to the FBI.
Now it can be told, and now they can be seen. J. Edgar Hoover, forbidden files. Alan Pierce was a bright teenager who dreamed of becoming a pop star. Instead, he became another tragic victim of the underage drinking epidemic.
I miss being called Pop.
But not his death, nor his family's grief, nor the threat of punishment have had any effect on 3 bars that illegally sold Alan his fatal potion.
I'm curious why you wouldn't be more careful than ever.
Today, our hidden cameras catch the unrepentant, undeterred villains red-handed.
The guys look over 25. What do you want me to say?
Now it can be told. Here's looking at you, kid. Welcome, everybody. I'm Geraldo Rivera. Up front today, I'm standing on the west lawn of our nation's capital. This is the beautiful sunlit side, and it features the people's Christmas tree. And joining me for this entire broadcast, this is Roberta Baskin. She is, of course, our chief investigative correspondent.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays to you.
Everyone?
To everybody, indeed. What do they call it the People's Tree?
Well, little people in New Mexico, children in New Mexico made the ornaments, more than 10,000 of them, that decorate this tree. But it's People's Tree because it is the one branch of government that literally represents all the people.
We all learned in history class there are three branches of government: the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. Our story, though, has found that one branch is infringing on the powers of another. Worse than that, it's actually invading the privacy